only want that we're aware of is speed. He refused to pull over. They tried to pull him over for speeding, and obviously he is just refusing. At this point, there's just so much danger. Every single one of those motorists on the freeway right now is in harm's way because of this guy right here, Mark. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. I think that's going to be the 60 freeway. It is the 60 freeway. No, I'm sorry, that's the 10. He's getting onto the 10 freeway, and now that'll put him onto the eastbound side of the 10 freeway. What I don't see is any flashing lights behind him. So they have fallen back a little bit, still exceeding 100 miles per hour as he gets onto the 10 freeway. They've pulled back. I don't know if they've canceled the pursuit or if they've just pulled back because it was just going too fast. It looks like they may have actually canceled this pursuit. I don't see anybody within our view behind him. He is just flying down the 10 freeway, and I have to believe they have called this off at this point, Mark. Yeah. Now doing upwards of 125 miles per hour.
With very few exceptions, as you know, Chris, and as you pointed out, the only people who escape, who manage to get away from police in pursuits, are those who are on motorcycles because of the agility, because of the speed, because of the acceleration they're capable of, even a souped-up CHP vehicle, I don't know if they're still supercharged or not. I know the old police interceptors were, but these, you know, they can go fast, but they can't go that fast, and they can't maintain it for that long. It's also unsafe for the pursuing officers, even if they can go 120. Not sure they want to try to capture somebody whose only crime, if you want to call it that, is speeding. That was the original want. So
yeah, I think the Altadena office has pulled back a little bit for safety reasons, but they appear to be handing this off to CHP's Baldwin Park office. So if there are any Baldwin Park officers in front of him here, they may very well, it sounds like they're trying to get them involved, but he is continuing to do ridiculous speeds, splitting lanes at triple-digit speeds, and now starting to hug that HOV lane. So he's finding any openings he can. There's plenty of freeway to play with, by the way. I mean, traffic is relatively light, but whenever he does see any traffic, he just goes right through it, weaving across all lanes and splitting lanes, as I mentioned, at triple-digit speeds. It's just a matter of time before he makes a mistake here, but nonetheless, he's been able to evade those initial pursuing officers, at least for the time being. But CHP has unlimited resources, so they may very well be able to triangulate here and get some Baldwin Park units in position up ahead here. We're just crossing Azusa Avenue eastbound on the 10 freeway as we continue eastbound through the San Gabriel Valley. He is all over the road, still pushing it and twisting that wrist all the way back, and he is just flying. Look at the speed compared to that motorcycle with the rest of the cars on the road, Mark. It's really frightening.
And the rest of the cars are probably going 75, right? I mean, the speed differential is striking. You're looking at, 127 miles an hour, almost 130 miles an hour at some points here. That's just astounding, and you can't compete with that. You can't deal with that. It's almost outrunning the ability of our sky map stuff to tell you what freeway's on. You know, the little signs show up about halfway across the screen. So if they were able to get a license plate, maybe that's the tactic, because we've heard of that.
No plate. There was no plate.
Oh, there's no plate on it.
No plate.
So this guy gets away. He's scot-free.
Exactly right, and he's choosing to take Grand Avenue off of the 10 freeway. Smart of him. Ooh,
no,
coming
maybe
up
not.
Very close
Wow.
to that curb there at the transition, and you can see he's now back on surface streets. You know, one of the other ways guys like him manage to get away at this time of the night is because air resources are limited. However, I could tell you that CHP's airship is about 60 seconds out. So while the ground units have lost him for the time being, they do not have a visual. We do, and now that CHP airship is seconds away from picking this up. That will bring a whole new surveillance to this situation, which may make it his unlucky night. If his before the airship gets on scene. That's one of the tricks there, but he may just be out of luck here. We'll see. He's slowing down, pulling into a Holiday Inn parking lot, maybe looking for a place to hide out if it's his bike. If it's not his bike, maybe he'll dump the bike completely.
Yep.
But it looks like he's pulling into this hotel, finding a parking spot, maybe running into the hotel, running through the front courtyard in front of the hotel, running around the building. We're going to come around here into the side of the Holiday Inn, which leads me to believe that he may have, well, I mean, it's not difficult to walk into a hotel, but some of those side entrances often require a room card.
Right.
But in this situation, I obviously cannot tell you whether he works here, whether he is staying at this hotel, whether he knows somebody here who might be expecting him. He could have given them the heads up, or if he is just randomly running into this hotel to hide out. In any event, that is going to prompt a whole new set of strategies for the California Highway Patrol, because with what we just saw, and now that they know where he is, it's not out of the question that they start to surround this hotel, Mark.
Right, and so just to keep our bearings here, I know it was really rapid in terms of finding out where exactly we are. This is the Holiday Inn, and what city are we right now?
It's going to be, yeah, we're in the San Gabriel Valley at Garvey Avenue and Fairway Lane. There's a couple of business hotels here in this little campus, and this Holiday Inn is just one of them, right along Garvey Avenue and Fairway Lane. Here in the San Gabriel Valley, he ran into that side entrance there where that staircase is, and it looks like he is going to blend in as long as he can here, but unless they have a description by witnesses or perhaps some security video that they can go back and review, I don't see any other officers even in this parking lot yet, so it may very well be that this guy quite possibly has gotten away, at least for now, Mark.
Wow. Well, we will keep an eye on it. You know, all kinds of speculation goes into my head. If he's a guest and he uses that room key, the hotel will know exactly what guests use what room key at what time. So that would be an investigative tool for the pursuing officers if they choose to use it, if it's available to them. We will check back as needed and keep an eye on the situation. In the meantime, that's where police will be concentrating. Now we're going to
You guys don't hear it? You guys, you don't hear anything? Oh, that's weird.
It's time for the Spectrum Sports Report.
Looks like it's going to have to be Dodgers in 5. Rob Fukuzaki joining us with more. Rob?
That's right, Mark. Take it to the limit, right? Tonight was cool and windy here at Dodger Stadium. More like San Francisco weather than L.A., adding a Southland product. 2 former Dodger pitchers now on the Giants, and that spelled doom for the Dodgers in Game 3.